Hi guys, this is Reese here, and the owner and founder of the Reese Manor Fitness Gym in Canary Wharf. I want to explain a little bit about our philosophy, what we do, why it's different to almost everyone else I've ever seen, and why what they do doesn't work. So I'll tell you this now, personal training doesn't work. The old model of personal training does not work. And here's what I mean. Turning up to the gym once a week, being smashed by your trainer doing burpees, and then going home and trying to eat chicken and vegetables, it never works. No, let me rephrase. It works for a little while, but it never works long term, and you have to keep doing it over and over again. So here's what we do that's slightly different. We look at 4 different parts to allow you to get a transformation that you're able to keep and that's quick. And that's the goal for us, to allow you to get a proper transformation, but that you can maintain afterwards so you never have to feel like you're dieting all the time or feel like you have to go to the gym 6 days a week. So here's what we do. The first part is the personal training aspect. Now, I said before, personal training doesn't work, but personal training doesn't work in isolation. If you marry it with the 4 other areas, then it works perfectly. So with the personal training that we do here, what we're looking at is increasing what we call structural balance. So we want to make sure your right arm and your left arm are the same strength. The right leg and the left leg. We want to make sure your abdominals at the front and your glutes at the back are all in sync, because then you're less likely to get injured. And then you can move on to more advanced movements like squats, like deadlifts, like chin-ups. And those are the ones that really, really burn the major amount of calories, so you don't have to train 2 hours a day. You don't have to train 6 days a week. So that's what we do, the personalized side of training. The next part, just as important, is the personalized side of nutrition. There are no bad foods, only bad digestive systems. So that one food could be great for someone else, and exactly the same food can be a complete nightmare for someone else. But you're not going to know that unless you have something that's personalized to you. So we have a really, really heavy intake questionnaire set forms that we ask people to fill in long before they come into the gym and start their first session. And then what we do on that first session is we go through every single detail from when you were born to where you're here now, so that we know exactly what happened in your lifestyle, so that we can write you a nutritional plan and a training plan to bring you back into balance as quick as possible. And I always say this to people: if you're having a problem losing weight, it's because your body is not healthy enough. Healthy people never have a problem trying to lose weight. It's like when you're younger. How many fat people are there when you're young? Generally, people are not. They're not overweight when they're young or when they're kids, for the majority. But as people get older, they find it harder and harder to lose weight. When you're 16, you can do pretty much anything to lose weight. Pretty much when you're 20, you can do the same. But when you're 40, it's a completely different game, because your body is not as healthy as it used to be. So when the training program's done and the nutritional side of things are done, then we look at what we call lifestyle aspects. So we look at sleep, we look at stress, and we look at digestion. And those are the 3 key areas that we see are a big problem with people when they first come to see us. I've never seen someone who was lean who had a problem with those areas. Okay, or I've never seen anyone able to get lean and maintain it without having perfect sleep, great digestion, and low stress levels. So those are the things that we monitor. We monitor stress, we monitor sleep, and we look at digestion and see what we can improve. And that's the 3rd aspect, and that's super, super important. And the final aspect is we'll look at hormones, we'll run lab tests, we'll look at nutrient levels, we'll look at toxic levels. So that's kind of like an extra bit that if we're looking at your nutrition and we're looking at your training, then and if things are not progressing as quick as we want, and your sleep's good and your digestion's good and your stress levels are good, and you're still not going as far as you want, what we do, we send you for lab tests. We do stool tests, we do blood tests, and we want to see, at that extra level, at that cellular level, exactly what's going on. And we call this the 4-step approach. And this is why we have a 100% success rate with every single person that comes in, because we do something, and if it works, great, we carry on. If it doesn't, we change it, we test it, we adapt, and then you get results. And that's why it works with everyone. Everybody is effectively a collection of cells. And if you can make the cells work better, then the weight training becomes easier, the nutrition becomes easier, and the mindset improves, and it kind of all works together. So this is why I say personal training by itself doesn't work, but if you can look at all 4 of these areas together, you'll notice a big, big change and have great success. So have a look around on this website. Do your research, find out, read reviews, see what people say. And if you want to find out more information about what we do, just drop us a message or give us a call. Thanks very much.